Hi, I hope this update video finds you well. Let's review Let's Get On With It in 2019. There wasn't much activity from me, for reasons I covered in update videos throughout this year. We finished off Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass along with Star Ocean the Second Story, after I configured the current computer, revisited Rogue State, delved into Caves of Cud, because I was playing the game anyway, and thought I would relax along with viewership. That's pretty enjoyable. A number of viewers ended up getting confused by the health bar there, thinking that they had already consumed that content. We read through Slammed on stream. I did Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War 2, Chaos Rising. I forgot about that image. I'd shown up. Star Zoo 2019. That broadcast was quite a few months ago, and the rest of that has been behind the scenes. I'm not finished with what I wanted to do with it, but I did finish the game. That's all I'll say about that. I'm gonna hope that future Grimith answers those questions in the upcoming video for Star Zoo I had it intended to release months back. Yes, thank you. I have to use Firefox for capturing, and it's not my primary browser. Ever since I transitioned to this computer, it doesn't want to pick up Chrome, so nags at me to update every now and then. We did Ease Defense, wink. Some Lost Technology, that was fun. I did enjoy that game, but I haven't gone back to it. We had Total War Shogun 2. We had the Heroes Rise, the Hero Project. God, what a disappointment that was. Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen was just not a game for me. Finished off that stuff. Now and then you'll see a sprinkling of a Dreads of the Dragon Coast game that's not being uploaded to this channel. I handle recording and broadcasting duties when Haldemir and Rahal, specifically Rahal, is unavailable. We had System Shock Enhanced Edition, which I played through Discord, thanks to being a Discord partner, which meant that I had the benefits of Discord Nitro, which meant I had access to a library of games free of charge. That privilege has since been revoked. Discord didn't renew their licenses, so if you bought something from them, you still have access to it, but if you're just using Discord Nitro, you don't have access to those games anymore, and there's a number of other cool things on there. Alas. We did Front Mission. We went longer than the time slated for that, but I did not finish the game. Kind of burned out on it, didn't want to become too resentful of it. System Shock was pretty good fun. Cultist Simulator, I had uploaded while I was away, visiting Lethal Feline. And of course, I did a number of broadcasts with him. That's content available on his channel, Lethal Feline, twitch.tv/lethalfeline. You can also access him. I'm sure you just lob his name or the Death Cat into the search engine. You'll figure it out. After that, though, well, I felt like playing some Daggerfall and trying out Daggerfall Unity. Along the way, I did some Tactics Ogre, Let Us Blind Together, and that game just very much wasn't for me. That was even during a hurricane. We had Executive Suite with Otaku Shout and his wife. She did a very good job. We had a Let's Get On With It revisit, courtesy of a patron opportunity, where a goal was met. I fired up a large poll, and the Trilby Quadrilogy won. And so I delved into the Jizo Mythos games all over again. And that was a pretty fun ride. Kept the channel busy while I was doing some other stuff. That was a good October-y thing. Then, once I got back from vacation, because I took an late October trip to Savannah, Georgia, finished off the rest of the historical reenactor run, uploaded a little video of another role-playing series, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, Dungeon Dragons 5th Edition, which is being uploaded to Haldemir and Rahal. Haldemir's recording it. And we embarked on Populous 2, Trials of the Olympian Gods, which is a trial in tedium. Dipped our toes back in the Kitty Powers Matchmaker. More of that content has not come up due to Queen of Art's fragile health. But it's picked up in recent days when she actually messaged me wanting to schedule some time together for us to hang out and do some more of that. Looking forward to that. For my birthday in mid-late November, we had some Monster Loves You, we had some Aerobiz, we had some Shadowrun, introduced the new Daggerfall run, Pain Has a Face, which has been a delight, and have pursued that. Haven't uploaded much content, though there has been more on my Twitch channel that I just haven't pushed over, that I intend to push over later, or I just don't think I will be pushing over at all. Let's take a look at that. I'm going to be broadcasting in about 40 minutes, by the by, so possibly by the time you're seeing this. So, let's go to highlights. Or really all videos, that will suffice. Let's take a look at what has been done. We have quite a number of series, quite a number of runs, Total War things I've done with Otaku Shout, on hard and very hard difficulty. And then, courtesy of a goal that he ran to try and get me the game, because I had no interest in giving Creative Assembly money, we started playing Total War Three Kingdoms, which has been my favorite of the Total War series. I'm really enjoying that. It's certainly not my favorite game set in the Three Kingdoms era, but there are stories you can tell with it that are interesting. We've done 2 runs of that, which have both been competitive in nature. Our current run, though, is very much fully cooperative. Let's see, along the way, there was another Aerobiz run that I did, the Italair Redemption Tour. That was pretty fun. I did some Cook Serve Delicious too. I don't think I transferred that to this channel. It doesn't look like I did. Okay. Yeah, I did 2 videos of revisiting Cook Serve Delicious 2. I don't have many thoughts, any thoughts, about Cook Serve Delicious 3. So there's that answer. I also did Jesus Wants a Hug, Aerobiz, where I played as Rio de Janeiro in Scenario 2, and forced myself to go through the game making as many connections to Rio de Janeiro as was possible. That was my home city starting off. And yeah, that's the content that has just been up here. I might shuffle over the Aerobiz stuff and the Cook Serve Delicious 2 stuff over to YouTube, but for reasons that have been discussed in prior updates and just in general, I do not intend to transfer over the Three Kingdoms and Shogun 2 content. I think that is stuff that is far more fitting just for live stream highlights than me nudging on over. Over the years of my life, I evaluate my content differently. Let's put it like that. Now, I don't share every possible thought or whim, on my YouTube channel. For that sort of stuff, you can join my Discord server. I'm a partner. Woohoo! Discord.gg/Grimith, putting that in your address bar will pop up an invite for you to come on in. My server is not a friendly, jovial place to hang out, but there you can get access to announcements, particularly for broadcasts that I'll be doing. And also polls, because should I embark on another Daggerfall Unity adventure after this one is complete, well, I'll hold the vote through Discord. Speaking of which, the next session of Pain Has a Face will be the last one. I have not streamed or recorded that yet. Do not fret. I do not intend on doing so for another week. So, maybe like the 8th of January. I don't have a set day for that, but we're going to blow past this weekend. It's going to allow folks the opportunity to watch the content thus far, if they have any input on who to give Cigar Baby to. If you don't get that reference, that's okay. They can provide that. And then afterwards, I'll fire up a poll for whatever run of Daggerfall Unity I will do in the nebulous future known as Soon TM. Alright? Alright. Aldemir and Rahal is, of course, where you can go if you're interested in seeing me roleplay, along with some other role-playing action. There has been another game I've been invited to, which will not be recorded or streamed in any capacity. It is a Warhammer 40k game. That's all the details I'll share about that at this time. Of course, I have a Twitter, but I don't need to keep mentioning that shit. You can get access to that through there. One other thing worth noting in regards to my live broadcasting is that a stream goal was completed, despite me not doing as many broadcasts as I intended this month, due to, well, a series of predicaments, including chest congestion and a sore throat that I picked up on Christmas Day. By pulling up this source, though, you can see right there floating out in the ether the I Did It Again Might and Magic 7 Marathon, where all 4 characters have that wonderfully delightful voice attached to it. Yeah, I don't have a set time right now on when that broadcast is going to be. If I had to guess, though, it's most likely going to be the weekend of... not this upcoming weekend, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th, but the next one, like the 10th, 11th, and the 12th. A day on that, probably starting in either late morning or early afternoon, and we go, and we go. I haven't played Might and Magic 7 for a little bit, and my knowledge of the game has now faded a little bit. My brain fruits don't work as well as they used to, and I'm going to be broadcasting, so I'm not going to be as informed as I was in the prior 2 series I did of this game that were locally recorded. And I'm also going to be fucking annoyed. So if you're interested, look forward to that. Keep an ear out. All right. I think that about does it. Let's mosey on over to the Patreon, where I have a number of folks to celebrate, courtesy of the $25 per month goal, which ostensibly is an update video insult, but we know better. It's a shout out. We have Applejack, Zachary McKinley, Longshot137, Utero, Cast Iron Dude, Nick King, Necrolotu, Kalen, Perpentock, Tiny Shopkeeper, and Mog. I wrote a, we'll call it heartfelt message, that has been locked for patrons only, as all of the other updates tend to be, which they can peruse at their leisure. But to take a snippet of what I wrote from them, thank you for the time you spent with me, thank you for enabling my escapism, and thank you for helping me continue to elevate and enrich the lives of others in my own fragmented way. I'm sorry I haven't been better. To those of you who have joined me through the years and across various series, thank you for the time you have spent with me, for the stories you've shared, for the knowledge, for the laughter, for the experiences that we've had, for indulging my escapism and allowing me to enable yours along the way. Good, all warm and fuzzy, as I so seldom express my gratitude towards people, particularly those who should owe me everything for everything I sacrifice for them out of my time and energy. You should take this under the banner of, man, it's the holiday season. Yeah. One final thing. This month was pretty bad for me. This year in general, I do recall February being a particularly monstrous month, and this month thoroughly sucked, to the extent that I am considering no longer pursuing what we do together, this storytelling, this exchange of experiences. I intend to give this one more season, which will take us through March, which will be the 10th year anniversary of Let's Get On With It. And if I do not feel invigorated, if I do not feel passionate, if the luster of the spark is missing, then I intend to move on. What that fully entails, I do not think I can convey to you in a way that will not unsettle you. We'll leave it at that. I do not intend to erase the channel. It will remain as it has. Though whether there is a restructuring next year, what with the enforcement of laws and algorithms, remains to be seen. There's a few content ID matches floating around that I need to properly resolve from the Civilization 4 things, but of course, the content ID stuff is minor in comparison to me having to cough. I'm capable of talking well enough at this point, but laughter is particularly difficult for me, and every now and then the throat itches, and I pop a lozenge and I sob profusely into the night. Although crying would also, well, doesn't matter. Almost every update video I do has a tendency to meander ramble. Just a languid, lazy stroll through my thoughts at the time. Sometimes I do a better job thanks to structuring it through jotting down notes, and now more than ever I need that structuring, just due to the medication. There are, it's the past several weeks have just been a blur. Just been like you just chuck it into a blender and it's like, what the fuck happened? Like, where did that go? It reminds me of early last year where I would end up taking walks and not remember when I left or where I thought I was going and just find myself somewhere in the neighborhood. Similar to that, only without the walks. About does it for me. I gotta prepare for engaging in some fast-paced kick-assery with One Finger Death Punch and Mother Gunship. I made a few purchases, courtesy of having received 2 Steam gift cards for the holidays. I have an image of that too. Here we go. Yeah, those were the 5 games I purchased. One Finger Death Punch 2. All that stuff is stuff I have had my eye on for a while. That's what I use my wish list for. I can leave games on there for years. I just keep an eye on them, and if I ever decide that I have the time and I want to play them right at that moment, then I'll pick them up. But I so seldom end up making purchases because I have plenty of games already. One Finger Death Punch 2. I'm a veteran of the first game, and that is very stimulating and engaging, and holy fuck. It's wonderful. Mother Gunship, I'm enjoying that as well. Both games that you don't play for long stretches of time. You just get in there, you get your fix of adrenaline, just engrossment. I tried out Settlements this morning. That's been pretty entertaining too. Clandestine is something I had on my wish list for 5 years, and that's for a special project. Not something I intend to be broadcasting, at least not anytime soon. And Void Bastards, the most expensive of the lot, well, I'll get around to doing that. Just enjoying the others. There we go, we found a way to mosey on over to a tangent. I'm sure longtime viewers like Acleon are proud of me. Such is how Let's Get On With It goes, where the joke is, we don't actually get on with it. Effective results still have yet to be seen. Take care, everyone. Enjoy yourselves. Or try to, at least, whether it's with friends and family or loved ones, or, your pets, or various escapement indulgences. Ah, fuck. I lost it. It's gone now. I gotta fucking go. Toodles, smoochies.